after the little thing with the mouse desyncing. Back in Ustenheim. Wait, the dogs are seriously one of the hardest things to kill in this game. Probably because I love dogs, probably because it's hard to aim at them. You first, human. Much faster kills. So I can get that soul before it fades. This is actually about where I was, I think, when I accidentally clicked out. Your demon's soul will be mine. Okay, I didn't glide there, but whatever. I leave you all to your job, to your duties. Fight each other. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore a lot of enemies. Even the one that just hit me. Because the second I'm on the wall, they can't catch me. There we go. Right, yeah, that's Aldrin's Sanctuary, which actually no, I did make it hear this on the last time. Before the game screwed up. Before the mouse desynced.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the aeries of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Order, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further. Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. Clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Ordrin.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, King. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's path. Make no mistake, though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, King. Can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth, great manipulator, is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest reactions. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradigm.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind, this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Fun thing I forgot to mention last time we made it here with Kain, with Raziel, especially mentioning it, where he says that he's not entirely certain that the enemies know how to destroy him. That's actually true. It eventually becomes a plot point that because Raziel is something unique. He's actually almost completely immortal. In fact, I think the only thing that the forces allied against you can do is banish him back to the underworld. Which is something unfortunate for them, but great for us. You know what? Y'all deal with this, I'm out. This is where the game screwed up. Well, he's gonna come after me now. Hopefully there's a portal ahead of me rather than behind me. There's not, so I gotta go back. Which means those demons are going to be there. I can actually kind of clearly hear them. Lovely. Being the spectral means I can freely use the Reaver. It's like I just beat two bull demons and a thunder and two. Oh fuck! God damn it! All right, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. I'm just gonna say this because normally I don't do this from the menu, but that's just the easiest way. Because of all the desyncing issues I've been having with this game, I'm just going to go ahead and move on. The next game in the series is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2, which I will be moving on to really soon. But first I want to explain what happens at the end of Soul Reaver 2. We're going to just knock that down a little bit. Alright, so what happens at the end of Soul Reaver 2 is you guys saw up to the point where you find Janos' Eyrie in the future, in a couple centuries in the future from after Janos' death. Eventually, what happens is Raziel finds another time-streaming chamber, the one in the swamp, and goes back in time and finds Janos. He speaks with Janos for a bit. Janos explains a little bit more of the history. I'm not going to ruin that. But because of the way that Raziel got in, he is followed in by a group of Seraphim vampire hunters, because they're alive in the same era as Janos at this point. Janos sends Raziel off to safety and on the next step of his quest, but the Seraphim manage to subdue and kill Janos Aldrin by taking what is an artifact known as the Heart of Darkness from him. The Heart of Darkness is also the artifact that Mortanius used to bring Kain back as a vampire. But Raziel, he sees this happen, and in a rage, he takes up the physical Reaver and goes after the Seraphim hunters, the Seraphim vampire hunters that killed Janos. Only to find out when he does so that the Seraphim that killed Janos were, in fact, himself and his brothers when they were alive. So, Raziel, Turel, Duma, Melchiah, Rahab, all of them are the Seraphim hunters that killed Janos Aldrin. It's the closest thing that this game has to a boss fight, and it actually is impossible to lose, because while you have the physical Reaver, Raziel can't die. It's impossible, and you can't even get rid of the sword to make it a challenge. Like, it literally just makes it so you can't lose the fight. But, like I said, because of the technical issues, I'm going to be moving on next week to Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2. If you guys enjoyed this series, please stick around for that one. I'm sorry for all the tech issues that were plaguing me with this one. If you enjoyed, feel free to drop a like on the video. Also, leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and missing my current series, then consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. It does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. As for the squaddies, I have been D. I really wish I could finish one of these games, but tech issues for old PlayStation games kind of crop up, so good night, and good gaming.